Alright, good afternoon to everyone out there and everywhere. Statesville, North Carolina here. It is 2:08 p.m. Today's date is December the 16th, 2010, Thursday. We just got done with, well, we were done a couple hours ago, about 10 or so. Got up bright and early at 3:30 this morning to do live updates and put stuff everywhere on Facebook and alerting you of the road conditions and everything. This thing keeps updating on its own, I'm not sure. But the radar you're looking at is the storm that moved through this morning. My forecast worked out pretty well. We got a glaze of ice, which I was talking about. Some points up towards the Triad, I've got reports of 0.15 inches of ice, and that's pretty much exactly what I was predicting, actually. But here we got a glaze of ice, probably about maybe 1/10 of an inch at my house, and then just a little bit of snow. The snowfall totals I put out were a bit modest, and that didn't exactly work out well. Some other places around got some 1-inch totals, like I was saying, possible. I here at the house did not. I just heard a banging noise. I didn't know what that was. But anyways, up into Virginia, got some snow. Even in northeastern, way east, North Carolina, getting some snow still. Alright, it's about to switch over there. Alright, let's take you to the modeling, okay? The modeling. It's trended, okay? I told you to not, okay, people on the news were saying, you know, the storm's not going to be that big of a deal, it's starting to fizzle out. It was starting to fizzle out, but I told you it's going to come back. All storms that I've ever experienced trend northwest, okay? They like this past storm even, Monday night I was saying that it's starting to track south. Like this storm already has. Now we're in the phase that it brings it back north, like this past storm did. It went north, and therefore we got ice instead of snow, and lesser amounts than we could have had. But anyways, modeling is starting to trend back. Why do I call it a trend when only one? The noon models did show the precip coming back our way. Not quite to Statesville yet. Okay, we'll see what the the 18Z runs that come in around 6 or so, by everyone should be in by 6. That's what's going to tell us pretty much what's going to happen. If this trend does not continue and it kind of just stops or even moves back east, I don't think that's going to happen, then, okay, well, I was wrong. I think that it's going to continue the trend west and eventually get to the point where at least Charlotte gets some snow. Us, not so sure quite yet. We'll see about it. But Raleigh looks like the sweet spot right now for any accumulating snow in the state of North Carolina. Charlotte, sorry, I think flurries east of 77, and once you get to about Greensboro or so on east is kind of the snowy-er spots. So us here in West Idaho might not get anything from it. That's as of now, and this is the first model, the first run of models that have transitioned back west. Alright, let me show you the models from yesterday or something, and let me see, they're different times. This is the 0Z run of the GFS. I'm pretty sure this was not, I think it was last night's run. But anyways, it's got the precip way offshore, barely brushing the coastline, okay? There's the conditionals for it, maybe a little flurry action towards the eastern half of the state. Alright, here is the 0Z European model. Alright, I've been on a blog or a chat pretty much all day talking about the weather, and I still have not, because AccuWeather Pro has not put out the European. I've got it on another site, but it doesn't show you the precip like you're seeing now on this map, but I haven't been able to put that out. But I will make another video tonight talking about the 18Z runs and what they printed out. That's printing out a little snow. I don't really go by that snow map. But the no gaps has some pretty sizable snow, and low pressure, I know you can't see it, I can't either because I got a sticky note, right off the coast. Pretty much. So the no gaps had a pretty good grip on this whole thing the whole time. It never really transitioned away to go out east, so the no gaps pretty much played out the best. The latest run of the Canadian, I did notice, I'll show you, the 0Z run had some light precip, but that's it, not much at all. Same thing, this is GFS ensembles, same thing, offshore. SREF, latest run of it, or the not latest run of it, but slight snow accumulations just east of 77. Here is the NAM. Okay, the NAM's the big one. Okay, it came in 12Z. I'm not overly impressed with it, but it's better than it has been. Here we go. Alright, this is the 12Z run. Alright, showing some light snow over us in North Carolina, in Statesville, North Carolina, and then heavier as you go out to the east part of the state. Now, this is what it looked like on the 18Z run yesterday. Snow east of 77, or 85, south and east of 85 pretty much. No snow for us. Same thing pretty much with the 0Z run. Same thing pretty much. East of 77 and south of 40, kind of with that one. And then the 6Z didn't show hardly any snow at all. Just the very northeastern part of North Carolina. Here is the European, the 0Z. I've already showed you that. I don't need to show you that again. Here is the 12Z run of the GFS. Okay, not overly. Okay, you're looking for a trend. You're not looking for, oh my gosh, this is the storm. Okay, you're just looking for a trend that starts to take it back west, like I was saying would happen, and it's happening. This has got the precip east of 77. All right. This, okay, and this is the one model that actually trended the other way and trended it east. Canadian. I don't think that's right. Okay. Here's the SREF, snowfall amounts, same general place. Here's the GFS, accumulated snow cover from the 12Z run, just a dusting over us. Okay. Here is this, the 500 millibar chart showing you that. Okay, and one of the reasons that I kind of think this storm is going to lift off and go north instead of going straight out to sea is because of this. I couldn't show you, I don't have the right map up, but right here, you got this negative tilted trough digging into, you know, the eastern part of the country, okay? And then you got a low pressure system up here. You can't see it on it, but there's a low pressure system up there, alright? That's going to be lifting. Okay, that's going to cause the storm to be pulled up that way. That's why I think it's going to track up the East Coast. Places like Boston will probably get a big storm out of this. Washington, not Philadelphia, New York, places like that will get a little bit of accumulation, but I think Boston will be pretty much the big winner on this one. My thoughts as of now for us, judging by models, okay, I think that somewhere in North Carolina still has a chance to see 3 to 6 inches of snow. Okay, I backed away from the 4 to 8 due to lesser precip. Okay, here's the European, latest run of the European. I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to hurry this thing up. All right, there is. Okay, this is Sunday. Let's see, Sunday morning. I'm pretty sure Sunday morning. Low pressure's off Virginia, North Carolina border, and it's strengthened considerably. Okay. Cold air pouring in behind it. Let's see if I can't pull up. Okay. Here's this one. Okay. This low pressure system, 1,015 millibars. It's not very strong low pressure system right then. Okay. Not very cold air in here around us. But this is Saturday. This low pressure, what we need to see happen for a big storm in our neck of the woods is for the storm to come back a little bit further west. It's trending west, so we've got the trend in place. We just need to get it to stop at the right place. We don't want it to trend too far west to be rain, and we don't want it to stop its trend now and then not give us anything. So we kind of need it to go back west a little bit more. Okay, places like the Triad, Raleigh, Elizabeth City, Asheboro, places like that, y'all will see snow as of this run, okay? But the reason I don't think this is just a blurb in the model is because multiple models have gone back west, like I was saying would probably happen, okay? I think the people on TV, you know, I'm going to give it to them. I mean, they have to kind of say, well, if this is starting to fizzle out, okay? You can't really listen to them all the time. News 14 did a good job of saying, you know, oh, well, we're not exactly sure, you know, they did the best job of not going with any one solution, saying it's totally not going to happen, and not saying that, oh my goodness, it's a blizzard. You know, they did the best job of saying that, whereas the other stations were like, well, it's kind of fizzling out, or it's not going to be that big of a deal. It might not be a big deal for Charlotte. We'll have to see how the trend goes. I'll post a new video by 8 p.m. tonight with the later runs, and this 18Z runs of the NAM, GFS, European, not the European, what other ones? Just different ones, and that will kind of determine what we'll see. If it continues to track west, we could be in for good snow. If it trends back east, then that's not a good sign. But anyways, I'm done for now. Sorry I've taken up a little bit more time than I would have liked to. New video later tonight, and that's all for now. Thank you for viewing, and God bless you.